Hello, and welcome back to Pokemon News. Today we're going to be announcing the next 7-star raid, which is going to be Delphox, the 6th generation fire starter. Delphox will be the latest Pokemon to receive the mightiest mark, as the trend has continued of giving starter Pokemon 7-star raids. Delphox has been announced to be a fairy type, and it's going to have the hidden ability Magician, which is going to allow it to steal items from opposing Pokemon, which could be something that we have to face. The other possibility we're going to be facing with Delphox is no real counters for a fairy type Delphox. Fighting Delphox could be tricky, since Poison and Steel, which are the two types that are good against Fairy, are actually weak to Delphox's natural moves of Psychic and Fire. So there might not be an easy way to defeat Delphox. We might have to get Pokemon that are maybe like a Rock type, or something that's strong against one of Delphox's normal type moves, so like a rock type that has a steel type move, or something along those lines, to get around being weak to its Terra Blast move. Possible moves Delphox will have: Mystical Fire, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Flamethrower, Sunny Day and Light Screen, Will-O-Wisp are all possible. Psychic Terrain are all possible. Utility moves: Terra Blast, Focus Blast. It's got a lot of potential coverage. But like I said, those moves are strong against our two types we want to use. So we need to be careful planning out what we're going to be using against Delphox in this raid. Since Delphox is the next 7-star raid, that leaves only Rillaboom to have not gotten one yet. So Rillaboom is highly likely to be the next 7-star raid after the next 2 weeks. Rillaboom probably is going to be a ground type to match high horsepower. It could also potentially be a fighting type. It does have several fighting type moves, but it seems like high horsepower might be the choice here with a ground type for Rillaboom. After Rillaboom, 7-star raids are going to be different, right? We're out of starters from the transfer list, so unless they start adding starters that were not on that list to these raids, chances are they're going to be transferable Pokemon only, like Hisuian starters, Hisuian form Pokemon, stuff like that. But we're just not sure. We'll have to see what happens. We could potentially be getting our first legendary 7-star raid after Rillaboom. One last big announcement for Scarlet and Violet: ranked regulations are now in effect. Ranked D from July 1st, which is a couple days ago, until the end of September. Transferless Pokemon and Beast of Ruin Pokemon are allowed in this rule set, as well as the Paradox Pokemon. However, there are the restricted legendaries, so think box legendaries, and like Walking Wake and a few others, still restricted. You can't use those Pokemon, but you can use the other ones. The main addition here being the transferless Pokemon. So our Hisuian forms, all the Pokemon that you have caught from your 7-star raids are now allowed. So definitely something to think about if you play competitively. Thanks so much for watching Pokemon News, and we'll see you again soon with more news when we get it, probably in a couple weeks when they announce the next 7-star raid. Thanks again for watching, and adios.